Welcome back to the KPM Official YouTube channel today, guys, and this is going to be an amazing video planned. We have a unboxing of the AHSOKA TANO NSABER Proffie lightsabers. I'm so excited. Without further ado, let's get right into this unboxing. Okay, so I'm going to spin this round so I can give you a bit of a look at what's going on inside this box. So first of all, we'll do a bit of an unboxing and then we will get into the most important thing. We're going to test out these lightsabers, put them to the dueling spin test, the color test, everything you want to see we're going to be doing. So here we go. Okay, we got a lot going on in here. First off, first impressions, this is packaged very well. So you might be wondering about this case. This is NSABER's premium hard shell travel case, which you guys can use to store your lightsabers or just to carry them, to take them on holiday, you know, go to Comic-Cons or meetups, anything. This is a really great way to store your lightsabers, to put everything in its little place. So shout out to NSABER for providing this. If you guys want to check it out, this will also be available in the link in the description. Let's get right into it. So first off the bat, I'm going to be going straight for the actual lightsaber hilts. Oh, we got the first one here. Look at this, guys. So we can just see this looks pretty much a 1-to-1 scale character replica. And let me fill you in on some details as well. These are lightsabers which are made with aircraft grade aluminium metal, which blows my mind because I don't even know what that is. First impressions of the lightsaber, wow. Look at this craftsmanship. You can see the details, just the way it's obviously got that curved design, which is so iconic and unique of AHSOKA Tano. Those gold sort of bronze bits around the lightsaber as well. And of course, her iconic shapes. We got the diamond logos and the little sort of hilt support here. And it feels quite heavy. Not too heavy that you would struggle to, you know, lift or duel, but enough that you can appreciate the craftsmanship that's gone into this lightsaber. So there we go. We have the first one. And I don't think I can stand it up because it's curved, but we'll leave that right down there. So let's just continue the run of lightsabers and go for the second one, because if you guys know AHSOKA Tano, you know she's got 2 lightsabers. We have a smaller version here, still with those iconic diamond and gold designs around each of the buttons and the middle pieces here. We've got almost like a bit of a separation at the top. This one doesn't have the gold, but it's got the gold on this side. And yeah, if we look down the end, we can see this is obviously where the Proffie blade will connect into the hilt. We also have a clip here which you can use to sort of clip your lightsaber to a belt if you did have like a cosplay or just a costume that you wanted to attach it to. You've got that option as well. So there's the second lightsaber. Pretty cool. Now I should have put these on to begin with, but every NSABER's box come with some custom white gloves. Now let's put these on. I probably should have done it at the start, but these are just so that you can handle your lightsaber without getting some fingerprint marks, just so you don't damage it in any way. But yeah, there's also a really nice touch. You can duel with these as well. I used to use them for dueling back when I was learning because it just provides you with some more grip. But yeah, pretty cool touch. Now we do have 2 polycarbonate 32cm Proffie blades, and we can just take off the little support at the back here, and you can see the reason why these are Proffie blades is because this right here connects to the inside of that hilt. And when these two connect, so when the rods connect to the base here, basically all the lights are inside this blade. So you want to be careful with the blade, but if we just look at this, wow, very sturdy, very strong. Wow, yeah. This feels like it can put up with a bit of fights and duels. They also package them just with a bit of plastic to protect the lightsabers, but we'll just take that off. Plastic's off, there we go. So this is a very sturdy blade. Looks like we can get up to a pretty insane level of dueling with that. There we have the second blade as well. And the great thing about these lightsabers is because obviously AHSOKA Tano has 2 lightsabers individual, you can actually get this and then you can duel with a friend, which is probably what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so I got 2 lightsabers for the price of 1, which is really cool. Now let's get into some of the other bits. So now let's get into one of the most important things. We have the charging leads. Now let me just be a bit of a disclaimer about the charging. A lot of people ask me, so what sort of output do you need? Because they give you the leads. So these are USB to USB-C leads, but you need to have the wall plug. They don't provide that. But the most important thing is when you're charging your lightsabers is to use a 5 volt 1 amp amp wall plug, because if you go above that 1 amp sort of ratio, then anything above that is going to actually fry the motherboard of the lightsaber, basically kill it. So you don't want to do that. I've done it in the past, regret it. So that's why, yeah, if you guys are watching and just curious, the leads are in here with every single lightsaber, but you'll need to make sure you have the correct wall plug. I think you can just go on Amazon and find one pretty cheap, or if you have an Apple charger, that wall plug is already the correct sort of ratio of volts to amps, so you'll be fine there. But also in here you've got the Allen keys and screws, which if you guys know lightsabers, most of them, and this is how these ones operate, you put the blade inside the hilt and then you use the Allen key and screw and you just screw in the little screws here, and then your lightsaber's attached. So there we go. Also, thing to note is with these AHSOKA Tano lightsabers, the smaller blade goes with the smaller lightsaber and the bigger blade goes with the bigger lightsaber. So just a little tip there for you guys, but we got the charging done. Now let's get into some of the other little bits. We have some accessories here. These accessories are looking like just pieces of metal. I think these can be replacements for some of the top or bottom pieces of the lightsaber. So there you go as well. Again, made with that pretty cool aircraft aluminium. And oh, so these are something that I get asked about quite a bit. It's a blade plug, and NSABERs give you two. So you got the other one here. Basically, the purpose of them, which I'll show you right now, is when you're storing your lightsabers, you might want to put these on display because you get a display stand, which is pretty cool, or you can just put this in the top. Basically, it does a couple things. It protects your lightsaber from getting any dust, any like sort of dirt inside the top, but also when you turn these on and ignite them, because these are clear, it sort of just looks more cooler than seeing the empty blade inside there. So yeah, nice little touch. We have the most important thing, which I probably should have started off. This is the instruction manual. Everything you need to know about the lightsaber, how it functions, turns on, off, change the color, it's going to be in here. Or you can use this video. I'm going to sort of be going over everything anyways, but that's going to be a really great sort of thing to go over because every lightsaber is different. Everyone's got different functions. So little tool that you're definitely going to need is in that instruction manual. The final thing we have is the display stand with the custom NSABERs logo. Now, a display stand provided in all of the NSABERs packages, which is honestly a nice touch, and I'm so glad that they do that. What it is, pretty self-explanatory. You get in this little cardboard box all the pieces to assemble your display stand. So inside of the box, you actually get a couple of pieces. I think I just dropped, there we go. So we've got a couple pieces to assemble your display stand. Now this does come with sort of like a clear protective film over the top, so you just want to peel that off, but for the purpose of how you assemble it, because I'll show you it in its full sort of glory later, but you just put the two pieces. It'll slot in easier when you take off the film, but in sort of a nutshell, that's what it looks like. And then you take off the little sticky piece at the back and you can put your NSABERs logo there. It'll look black when you take this sort of brown film off, but yeah, it's pretty cool. What you can do then is when you're finished using it, you can actually just put your lightsabers on top. It's just a really cool thing to have, you know, when you're done dueling the lightsaber, you can just grab it, chuck it on top of the display stand, put it in your room, your office, your setup if you've got one like mine here. And I might put these over here when I'm finished unboxing these, but yeah, it's a really cool touch. So there we go, display stand, which I'll assemble later. But that pretty much concludes the unboxing for the AHSOKA Tano lightsabers. And yes, I think we got to get into the most important thing, and that is... Whoa, guys, this is the part you've all been waiting for. We're going to be testing out the AHSOKA Tano lightsabers. We got two of them here, so you know what we got to do? We're going to see what they have, all the options, the colors, the sound fonts. I'm excited. So let's get right into it. Okay, so I'll put on the screen how many different effects these lightsabers come with, all the colors, sound fonts, and different clash effects that they have. But I'm going to show you some of my favorites, some of my personal recommendations, and just the overall best things about these lightsabers. Whoa, there we go. So this is like a white color with a fire blade effect on the AHSOKA Tano blade. And this is the smaller one. So we got the two, obviously this is the big one, but this color and sort of the effect is what we see in the Mandalorian TV show with Ahsoka when she's got those almost white looking blades. And this looks really realistic in my opinion. I don't know how it looks on the camera, but yeah, just looking at it from here, the thing is though, this is a Proffie blade. So it's basically the top of the top top of the range. And you can already see that feels really good. And you can also turn them off by just, oh, there we go. You turn it off by just flicking that, and you can also do some wrist action there, which looks pretty mad. What do you guys think? Oh, okay, there we go. So we got like the typical Anakin Obi-Wan Kenobi blue that you find on most lightsabers with that iconic ignition. Let's hear it. There we go. So that's like the standard lightsaber ignition and obviously color. Let's hear that smooth swing as well. So I'll just put that one down for the minute, but wow, listen to this, guys. As we can see, very reactive to the hand gestures. Wow. That is pretty awesome. Wow. And I feel the best thing I think about this lightsaber is the actual hilt, because it feels so nice to hold. The curved design really fits the hand well. So if you guys wanted to do a bit of dueling, a bit of spinning and dueling, it's not too light, not too heavy, enough that you can appreciate the craftsmanship. The best thing I think about this lightsaber is not only the blade and the Proffie features, but the hilt as well. The curved design really makes it easy to hold and also just sits really nice on the hand. And even if you want to do some bit of spinning, some dueling, this could honestly be probably my favorite for dueling just because it feels so good. And there is some designs here. You've actually got a little bit of texture down the bottom, you can see, which is made for your hand position. But honestly, you can hold it anywhere, down the bottom, up near the top of the hilt, wherever you guys like. And as we saw as well, this has a bit of clash, reactive to obviously the hand gesture and the smooth swing, which you can probably see me. Ooh, there we go. So obviously overall, smooth swing wise, this is hitting every mark and just looks really good. Let's get into some of the more effects that we got going on. Ooh. So this is a pod racer sound font, as you can probably hear. That's so cool. Whoa! Did you guys see that? Oh my gosh! It goes red when you spin it. Oh yeah! Ready? Watch this, guys. Oh! That is so cool. I actually haven't seen that on any lightsaber before. So yeah, right now it's like a blue, purple, and yeah, there you go, turning it off. Oh! Look, it's still going. There you go. So that's the thing about a Proffie lightsaber compared to Neopixel and RGB. This comes with so much more sound fonts, so much more cool effects, and the soundboard and just the design as well. Everything technical going on in here is top of the range and next level tech. So guys, if you are getting a Proffie or you're contemplating it, it is worth the extra money because you do get basically the best experience with a lightsaber possible. But if you're not sure, always go for a Neopixel. That's my recommendation. It's great, budget, and sort of in the middle. But yeah, this is the Proffie. So I'm showing you what we got going on with the top of the range. So yeah, let's see what's next. Whoa! That slow ignition was sick. So once again, a nice white, almost light blue color. Not too bad. Whoa. That was so cool. And this is like a purple lightsaber. And it changes. Look at that. Listen to this, guys, as well. Wow. You can't tell me that isn't the coolest thing ever. Wow. So we got like a purple, bit of white going through it. And then straight into a bit of pink, bit of purple, bit of red. Not bad. Let's see what we got going on the big one. Kenobi, let's go. Whoa. I'm going to put this down just so I can do a bit of spinning because I'm curious to see. No complaints, but that is red on the lightsaber. It looks so good. Wow. It almost looks like, obviously, Asajj Ventress's dual lightsabers when she has two in the Clone Wars because of that design as well. But Yeah, I mean, red looks good on any saber. What the hell? What is this? Let's turn it on. What the? Whoa! Okay, you might know what that is, that sound font, but I've never heard of that before. It might be like from a movie, I think, which is, wow, that is so cool. Whoa! Damn! It's like a Jurassic Park theme, I think. Whoa! Oh, listen to this. That is so Jurassic Park themed. Whoa, and when you move it, the actual blade goes white and red. Because you've got this like white traveling up the blade here. Oh, wow. Wow, guys. I did not expect there to be so many unique sound fonts. Things from other movies. Things that you wouldn't even find on a Disney lightsaber if you might buy one, you know, at the Disney theme parks. Which, those are great, but this is what I'm talking about when you want that lightsaber experience, because you get an amazing hilt. This is aircraft aluminum alloy, but you get like a pretty cool overall experience of owning and testing it out, and just, I feel like a kid again, which is crazy. So there you go, that's like a Jurassic Park theme one. I'm excited to see what we got else cooking up on this lightsaber, so let's get into the next one. Oh, so this is yellow. Whoa. That sounds so evil. Luke Skywalker. Oh, that is so cool. Green. Cannot go wrong with green. And probably one of my favorite colors apart from blue and red. This just looks so good. Can't complain. Dark Saber. Oh, yeah. What? I love the Darksaber sound font, and I love the color and the whole vibe of the Darksaber from Mandalorian. And yeah, obviously it makes sense because Ahsoka was in it with these lightsabers. I love this one. Can't go wrong. Anakin! The OG, the original, the #1 lightsaber, Anakin Skywalker with the blue. Always been an Anakin fan, so I love seeing the inclusion of that in here. General Kenobi followed by Anakin. So then we got Anakin, now we've got General Kenobi. Obviously classic. Great one. Whoa, what is this? Whoa! Damn! Oh, wow. Okay, look at this, guys. So this one's off, but this one, just hear that sound. That's obviously like a sword. Oh! I don't know what that one is, but that is unique. That is sick. I have never seen that before. I believe you can also play music on the lightsabers, so let's give that a test out too. That's the Marvel theme. I got the Marvel theme playing right now, which is obviously nothing to do with this, but wow. Another really cool feature about these AHSOKA Tano lightsabers is they both come with a 32GB mini SD card, which is built inside the system here. So you can take it out, you can add your own sound fonts, you can add everything you wanted to add on this lightsaber and upload it straight back into the blade. If you guys want to know how to do this, have a look on YouTube or any website of how to upload your own sound fonts. There's a lot of technical side behind it that I'm not exactly the best person to ask, so definitely recommend checking that out though if you want to, and just, yeah, see what you can upload. It's a pretty cool feature that comes with the Proffie and I think the Neopixel blades of the NSABER's AHSOKA Tano lightsabers. So yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video of the AHSOKA Tano lightsabers from NSABERs. And if you guys are looking to get one from budget-friendly options all the way through to the replicas, check out NSABERs. I'll put a link below, and you can also use my exclusive discount code just for you guys to get a percentage off any of their lightsabers. Pretty cool in my opinion. But of course, if you enjoyed, let me know. If you want to hit that subscribe button, it does mean the world. And of course, I will see you guys in the next one.